The GM Firebird III wasn't just a car. It was a spectacle on wheels, a dramatic expression of 1950s jet-age optimism and America's futuristic imagination. Unveiled in 1959 at the Motorama Auto Show, this extraordinary concept car was the third in General Motors' Firebird series, each one designed to push the limits of design, engineering, and fantasy. But Firebird III wasn't just another flashy prototype. It was a technological marvel that actually ran, turning heads and spinning imaginations like never before. At first glance, the Firebird III looked more like a jet fighter than a road vehicle. With 7 short wings and tail fins, a double bubble cockpit canopy separating driver and passenger, and a fiberglass body with a pearlescent silver-gold finish, it embraced the aesthetics of aviation during a time when Americans were dreaming of the stars. Its design was led by Harley Earl and Bill Mitchell, two of GM's most influential designers, and aimed to capture what automobiles might look like in the year 2000. The Firebird III also featured groundbreaking technologies such as a single joystick control system replacing the conventional steering wheel, brake, and accelerator, and an ultrasonic key that signaled the doors to open. But it wasn't all show. Beneath the dramatic surface, the Firebird III was packed with cutting-edge technology. It was powered by a 225 horsepower gas turbine engine called the Whirlfire GT305, capable of running at 44,500 revolutions per minute. This jet engine drove the rear wheels, while a small 2-cylinder gasoline engine, producing just 10 horsepower, was used to run auxiliary systems like the air conditioning and onboard electronics. One of the most mind-blowing features was the car's joystick control system. That's right, no steering wheel, brake pedal, or gas pedal. Instead, a single aircraft-style joystick was placed between the 2 front seats. Drivers could steer, accelerate, and brake using this one control. The idea was to simplify driving and reduce driver fatigue, though it certainly wasn't easy for first-time users to master. The Firebird III also featured an impressive list of then-futuristic technologies: cruise control, an automated guidance system, air drag brakes similar to those on aircraft, and an ultrasonic collision avoidance system, decades ahead of its time. Even the headlights were tucked beneath retractable flaps, and the rear featured air brakes that opened like fighter jet flaps to slow the car at high speed. Inside, the cockpit was just as bold. Twin bubble canopies separated driver and passenger, each surrounded by a sea of buttons and gauges. The driver's seat was almost like a pilot's chair, tilted back with a wide array of digital indicators in full view. The whole experience was less about driving and more about piloting a machine of the future. Despite all its advancements, the Firebird III was never intended for production. It was an experimental showcase, a bold dream GM knew wouldn't make it to the streets, but one that stirred the imagination of designers, engineers, and car lovers alike.